Had stop and refuel. That is spaghetti sauce, and it's steaming, so I hope it don't mess up the camera. But I like my sauce thick. I don't like my sauce like soupy. R.I.P. Ray Liotta, Goodfellas. I can't believe you're gone, man. I love you in Hood. I love you in Goodfellas. I love you in Hannibal, and I also love Ray Liotta in a movie that nobody's ever seen called Narc. Oh yeah, spaghetti tonight. Peace. Be sure to check out my latest videos. One of my latest videos is new Funko Pops. You also have Rewind. And scroll down to watch Rewind #1, where I show you random figures out of the dungeon. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you later. Peace. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by Lips by Kimmy, Cooking KD, and everybody's favorite with Catwoman, my fake thirst mall from China. Alright, so you know how we do on these videos. Let's get into some movies. Okay, so we're in the theater part of the dungeon where, I have, I call this my Joker theater because I got a lot of Joker posters up here. And this is a theater part of the dungeon. And the reason why I'm in here is because I was challenged by David Blucker from Bluckers Videos to show my urban movie collection, right? All right, so let's start off. We're just going to do allow my 6 fingers to interrupt your video. Just came home from work. The first video I have in that collection, and because I just wanted to, this is my serious collection, really. It's not just urban movies. It's just like a serious collection, and that's Passion of the Christ, which is pretty cool, right? So that's #1. You got the BET, American Gangsters, and these are people who actually lived that were actually high off in the black mafia. Like, this is Supreme McGriff. This is a guy who ordered 50 Cent to get shot. This is Frank Lucas. Frank Lucas is a guy who this movie with Denzel was based off of, American Gangster. So that movie was based off of him. That's Frank Lucas. And then you have the Black Philly Mafia. The Black Philly Mafia made Malcolm X actually quit the Nation of Islam because they were so gangster and running basically dope out of the Muslim mosque. And this is Felix Mitchell. Felix Mitchell is from the Bay of California. He was actually a kingpin who inspired the rapper Too Short. You know what I'm saying? So, all these are cool. This is Tookie Williams. He was the head over the Crips. This is, what's his name? Freeway Ricky Ross. So if you listen to Rick Ross, this is the real Rick Ross. He actually, during the Reagan administration, they gave him, the actual federal government gave him crack to put out in California. This is Fat Cat Nichols. Fat Cat Nichols ran with Supreme McGriff, and they ran Queens, New York. And this is Nicky Barnes. Nicky Barnes is considered the first guy to handle a RICO case, and he was called Mr. Untouchable. Nicky Barnes actually was in the movie American Gangster, played by, what's his name, Cuba Gooding Jr. And they actually, President Carter saw this photo of him on the front of a magazine and said, hey, we have to get this guy off the street. He is too dangerous to be on the streets. So after you do all that, right, you get into my Denzel collection. You got Manchurian Candidate. You got Malcolm X, which is a very good movie by Denzel and Spike Lee. You got Out of Time, A Man on Fire, which is very, very good. It's about a kidnapping in Mexico and how he did to get the girl back. And then you have Out of Time, which is him and Eva Mendes, and it's just a lot of twists and turns. Salah Latham is in there. I love Salah Latham. That's my girl. But yeah, this is my Denzel collection that is next after American Gangster. And then you have, let's see, Training Day, which is very cool. Let me take the glare off right here. Come on. Let me see. Come on, baby. All right. I didn't want to shoot it like this, but that glare is getting on my nerves. So you got Training Day, Book of Eli. You got The Equalizer, Equalizer 2. Then you have Unstoppable. I definitely love that. Him and the guy, I'm going to just light up again. Him and the guy from Star Trek. And I think that's all my Denzel movies. All right, let me pause this so I can put everything back in order. So we're going to start to get into Hoodlum, right? That's one of my favorite movies with Lawrence Fishburne, Lucky Luciano, and Dutch Schultz. And then what would your gangster section be without all three Godfather movies? Come on, man. You got to have The Godfather. Right after The Godfather, you got to have Goodfellas. R.I.P. Ray Liotta right here, man. That hurt me so bad that I found out that he passed away today. So this video is right on time. Casino. Scorsese movie. And then this is one of my favorites because it was one of my dad's favorites. It's The Bronx Tale. That was the first time that, what's his name? Al Pacino? Not Al Pacino. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro did his debut as far as a director. So yeah, I got some gangster movies. Let's keep going. So Chico, you cannot have gangster movies without Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Scarface, Chico. Scarface. Say hello to my little friend. Scarface. As you can see, I got like 3 or 4 Scarface posters down here in the dungeon. I love Scarface because I'm from Miami. Tony Montana. All right, so let's keep going on the gangster movies, right? So you got New Jack City, which was basically one of my first movies I ever watched back to back to back to back, followed up by Gangs of New York. Come on now. Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Day-Lewis. Come on, man. Now look. Kings of New York. Oh my God, such a classic gangster movie with my boy Lawrence Fishburne and my boy, why would you not put Christopher Walken? I was about to say, how can you not put Christopher Walken on the front cover? But King of New York is one of my favorite gangster movies that I found out about it way later after it was released. I didn't even realize that Frank White, who is played by Christopher Walken, is Biggie Smalls' alias. So if you listen to Biggie Smalls, that's where he gets a lot of his stuff from. He gets a lot of stuff from King of New York. Cocaine Cowboys 2, Shopping with the Godmother, where actually she hooks up with a black guy in California, La Madrita, or the Black Widow, or Griselda Blandon, who was, I'm from Miami, so this is a real story. She was down there in the 80s when I was born, and I remember my parents walking around with guns because people were just getting machine gunned to death in Miami. Miami was the death capital of the world. So this is dear and close to my heart, Cocaine Cowboys Reloaded and Cocaine Cowboys number 2, because it tells the story of my childhood, which was a very violent childhood. I've seen a lot of people, succumb to drugs like cocaine and definitely crack, which is coke. And yeah, so, I just keep them because they talk a lot about hoods that I come from in Miami. And you got Public Enemy with everybody's favorite Johnny Depp. We don't believe her, Johnny Depp. We believe you. We don't believe Amber Heard. And here's one of my favorite movies that is part of my teenage years or early 20s. This is Belly. Come on, focus before that boy. Oh, there you go. So you got DMX, R.I.P., you got Nas, and you got Method Man. So very cool. Definitely love Belly. You have to see the first Belly. The second Belly is with The Game, so you definitely don't want to see that. All right, let's keep rolling. All right, so I'm not going to go over 10 minutes. You got Poetic Justice, Tupac movie. You got Gridlock, Tupac movie. You have Above the Rim, Tupac movie. You have White Man Can't Jump. That's not a Tupac movie. You got Men's Society, one of my favorite movies of all time. I mean, I just grew up on that. So, I'm going to stop right there. Let me know if y'all enjoyed the video. I felt like I had to rush a little bit to get a lot in 10 minutes. But if you want another video, I'll do another video right away to it. Just leave it in the comments. Let's squad up. Let me know. Shout out to my sisters, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brothers, like Punisher War Machine, Chop and Drop, 2003, saying the Diamond Princess, saying Lisa, you know what I'm saying? Just all you guys. I don't want to name names, but I have to. But if you guys really, really, like the video, let me know, and we'll do another video, and I'll just name drop everybody that's in the comments. That's why I want to do the next video, whether I do this or not. So let me know. And so, once again, thank you guys and girls for tuning in to another episode of Direct Edition. Like, subscribe, share. Remember words of wisdom. Focus on the ones that show you love, like Leonard 17K Hudson, like Mark Walters, like my brother Leonard 17K Hudson, like my boy Mr. Rigor Mortis. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the ones that show you love, and on the ones that don't show you love, hey, we're just going to keep on rolling without them. RV Collects. And the name of the channel is Fred Hall. Focus on the ones that show you love, and on the ones that don't show you love, hey, we're just going to keep rolling without them. The name of the channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition, and I will catch you girls and guys later. Be safe out there. I see you out there, Generic Geek. I see you out there, peeps. And y'all just, like I said, I just need to make a whole shout-out video so nobody's left out, because I hate to leave people out. But yeah, I had a pretty good time shooting this video. Let's do this. Peace!